And let's move on to real estate. So, as we know, they moved from the UK and came to the United States in California, in Montecito, and they have very famous neighbors, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, Ariana Grande. So, it sounds like a pretty expensive pad they have.
Yeah, so they spent $14.7 million on their home in Montecito, but they actually got a pretty good deal on it. The former owner was trying to sell it purchased it for about $10 million more and was trying to sell it at to obviously make a profit, and he wasn't able to, so he took about a $10 million cut. So as far as that goes, they actually got a pretty good deal on the home.
When they stepped away from being royals, they were dependent on Harry's inheritance from Princess Diana, which was estimated at $10 million. Did they receive any money from any other members of the royal family?
Yeah, so they also would have been supported by his father, Charles, at the time, was the Duke of Wales, and they control the Cornwall estate, which is just an estate of like different businesses, investments, and that money actually supported Harry and Harry's brother and his sister-in-law, Will and Kate. And so they got a little bit of mix of money from everywhere, but at the moment, Harry and Meghan are completely financially independent. They're not taking any money from the Crown estate or Harry's father or Harry's brother anymore, so they cut the cord.
And one thing that was really shocking in the Oprah interview that was released a few years ago is they admitted that they were cut off from security pretty immediately. So now they're paying for their own security. How much is this racking them up?
Security experts told Forbes that security could cost them between $2 and $3 million a year. And obviously those costs differ when it comes to travel and everything. Prince Harry is in the middle of kind of a legal battle in the UK because he wants to be able to have police protection when his family goes to his home, the UK. The Home Office is kind of fighting him on whether he should be allowed to have that police security, even if Harry and Meghan are footing the bill. So it is definitely a point of contention still with them.
And they got cut off from security, but when they left, did they need to repay any funds to the royal family?
So they voluntarily paid more than $3 million to the sovereign grant for renovations at Frogmore Cottage, which was their home in the UK on the Windsor estate. So they didn't need to do that, but they voluntarily repaid it.
Wow, that's a lot of money. I mean, I would love to see what that looked like post renovations. But after Queen Elizabeth died in 2022, King Charles assumed ownership of institutions that managed an estimated $42 billion in assets on behalf of the kingdom. When we add up all of these deals, do they compare at all to how much King Charles is worth?
No, it does not compare in the slightest. Harry and Meghan will never come anywhere close to dealing with the amount of money that King Charles is. And a lot of that is because King Charles is dealing with money that is his, but technically that he holds on behalf of the kingdom. So it's a funny little thing there. But yeah, they will never even come close.
When you add up all these deals, how much estimated is the total value?
From what we know about Prince Harry and Meghan's deals now, they've made about $135 million in the deals that we can find, according to reported numbers.
And I want to take everything off of the table, any family dynamics, any issues with mental health, things like that, and look at this from a purely financial standpoint. Mm-hmm. Would it be more fiscally beneficial for them to have stayed in the royal family, or are they making more money now that they're on their own?
It's a good question because they're probably making more of a profit, but they're also working more. Senior working members of the royal family are not allowed to engage in like commercial ventures, so they really don't make much of a profit. But if they had stayed as working members of the royal family, they wouldn't have had to do all of these Netflix deals. So fiscally, it was a good decision in terms of profit, if that's all you want. But I'm not sure. They're paying in a lot of other ways besides money, so who knows?
Got it. Carlie Porterfield, thank you so much.
Thank you.